Hey out there and welcome. I'm Kate and I am super glad that you're here today. This is called Hamstring Heaven. We are going to work on stretching and strengthening your hamstrings, everyone's favorite. So a couple of blocks and a strap, a blanket if you want it, not entirely necessary. Find a quiet spot, roll out your mat, and let's get stretching. Okay, so we're gonna start on our backs, but before you get on your backs, grab the strap and just make sure that you have it handy at like hand's distance, right? And then go ahead and lay down. And if you have a blanket and you want it underneath your head, then by all means, throw a pillow under there. But take a second, you can let your arms drop out to the sides, let your knees stay bent, feet wide, drop your knees in toward each other and just take a couple breaths. And let these few moments be like a bookmark in your day, right? So that you can leave aside what happened before you rolled out your mat and what needs to happen after you are done with your practice. Just allow yourself to be fully here, not worrying about the past or thinking about the future. Gosh, that's so hard to do. It's so easy to say, right? But just do your best. It's all we can ever do anyway. You can start by bringing your attention to your breath and to stay with that. The drawing in, the letting go. And then just start to windshield wiper your knees to one side and then the other. Let's let it rock easy, back and forth. Just loosening it up a little bit down there. And then bring your knees up through the middle. Pull your right knee into your chest and grab your strap. We're going right for the jugular. Take the strap over the ball of your right foot. And stretch it up. Ooh. All right, so you want your arms to be nice and straight here, or as straight as they can be, right? Shoulders relax into the floor. Press up through the heel of that right foot and draw the pinky toe edge of your foot back toward you. Feel the back of your right thigh press toward the front of the room. If you want to, you can stretch your left leg out. Couple of breaths just right here. If this is your first kind of hamstring stretch of the day or your first real deep stretch of the day, then just let it be as it is. Maybe that knee stays bent for a few breaths. Then both straps into your right hand. Let your left arm drop out to the side. And you're just going to slowly open that right leg out. Keep your foot flexed, right? Keep pressing through the ball of your foot. Feel that outer right hip lengthen away from your armpit. And the top of your left thigh is going to root into the mat as best it can. So you're not tipping like all of your weight over to the right. And then bring it back up through center. Take both straps into your left hand. Let your right hand come into that hip crease. Hook your thumb there and take your right leg over just a few inches. You want your back body still solidly on the floor and press this outer hip away. Oh. So this might be more toward the outer edge of your leg, maybe into this outer hip area. Maybe it's still in the hamstrings. No right, no wrong, just whatever it is. Then you're gonna bring it back up through center. And you can take the strap off your foot, hug your knee into your chest. Keep the strap at the ready, but we don't need it right now. Bend your left knee, left foot flat on the floor. You're gonna hook that right ankle over the top of your thigh. Let your arms come down by your sides. Press into your left heel, lift your hips. So we found a figure 4 bridge here. Hips stay square, right, as best they can. While you're here now, drag your right knee in toward your chest. And then kick your right foot up toward the sky. You got it. Inhale, lower your hips down. Exhale, press and lift. And lower them down. Press and lift. Last one. Press and lift. Drag your knee back into your chest. Cross your ankle back over the top of that left thigh. Slowly set it all the way down. And just pull that left knee in. No hands, just a little figure 4 right here. And then hug your knee back into your chest. Left foot on the floor. You're gonna grab both hands to this foot here. Kick your left leg out, let it float on the floor. And take your gaze toward the top of the mat, and you're gonna kick into this right foot so hard that you come up to sit. Ready? When you get there, maybe this right leg extends. Maybe it still stays bent right here. And then you're gonna bend your knee, place your foot on the mat here. Shift your weight forward. Here we go. Press into this heel, and we're just gonna see if you can, perhaps, lift into a little pistol squat. That's it. Butt off the floor, maybe. Set it all the way back down. Knee in. Grab that foot. Gonna roll all the way onto your back. Stretch that leg up. Pull it in one more time. Take it into your left hand and give yourself a little twist. Okay, back up to the middle. Let's switcheroo. Right foot down. Pull your left knee in, grab that strap. Take it over the ball of your foot. Arms nice and straight. Stretch that right leg out if it feels good. If it feels better to keep your right knee bent, then keep it bent. Press into the ball of your foot, work the pinky toe edge of your foot back toward your nose, all that stuff, all those little tiny adjustments. You got it. Another breath here. Okay, now you're gonna take both straps into your left hand, right? Anchor down through this right side, open it out. Oh, to the left. And feel the top of your right thigh anchor into the floor. Keep pressing through your left heel. And breathe. Inhale, bring it up through center. Oh, and we're gonna switch. Straps into that right hand. Slide your left thumb into that left hip crease. Press toward the top of the mat. Take your left leg across just a little bit. Oh, heck yeah. That's it. Back up through center. Hug your knee and get rid of the strap now. Move it to the side. All right. Gonna bring this left ankle across the top of your right thigh. Here we go, we're going into a bridge, right? Press into this right heel, lift your hips. Keep everything steady as best you can. Inner left thigh is gonna melt even while your left hip point lifts. Pull your left knee in toward your chest. Kick the left leg up. So now we got this right glute, this right hamstring firing. Slowly sink it down, lift it back up. Sink it down. Lift it back up. Last one, sink it down. Lift it back up, keep the lift. Hook this ankle over the top of your thigh. Sink it all the way down to the floor. Draw your right knee in. Little tiny unassisted figure 4. Here it is. Hug your knee into your chest. You're gonna grab your foot, both hands, stretch your right leg out, let it float here. Okay. Up we go. Gaze forward. Push into this left foot. Oh, failure to launch. Bring it up. And kick it all the way up. Arm bones in, chest lifts. Little heron pose here. Okay, you're gonna set this left foot down. Pull your heel in toward your butt. Stomp that foot into the mat, right? Shift your weight forward. Maybe you can press down. Ooh, ooh, and lift it up. Much different on this side maybe, right? Find this little pistol squat. Lower it all the way back down. Pull your knee and grab that foot. Roll it back, smooth and steady. Kick that left leg up. Bend your knee back into your chest. Grab it with your right hand. Slide it over to the right. All right, come on up through center. Pull both knees in. Grab your hands to the backs of your thighs. Come all the way up to sit. And now we're here, right? Bring your hands behind you. Fingertips point in. If your wrist and your shoulders protest that, fingertips out to the side. It's a little more gentle, right? While your shoulders back and puff your chest. Here we go. Push into your feet. Lift your hips. A little reverse table. If you want to add a little stretch through the shoulders and the forearms and the wrists, you can rock a little bit forward and back. Sometimes that feels good. Okay, now we're here, right? All right, keep your gaze toward your knees. Take your right foot, step it out. Press into that heel, keep your hips lifted. Bring your left leg out. Okay, left foot's gonna step back in. Right foot steps in. Left foot out. Right foot out. Left foot in. Right foot in. I'm messing it up, but it's fine. Right foot out. Left foot out. Right foot in. Left foot. Left foot out. Last one. Woo. Right foot out. Left foot in. Right foot. Sink your hips all the way down to the floor. Stretch your legs out. Inhale, reach up. Ooh. Exhale. Give yourself a little tiny fold here. You can soften your knees if that feels like it's a lot. We're just gonna blop over your legs for a second. Full bloppage. Okay. Ready? Come on up. Pull your feet in. Gonna roll over those knees. Come on into table. And maybe a round or two of cat and cow, just because we don't want to ignore everything else. On your next exhale, downward facing dog, pull it up and just stretch back. Feel your hands press forward and down sides of your body nice and long. Press the tops of your thighs back. Root your heels toward the mat. They may not touch the floor. Mine are definitely floating, so don't panic. Inhale, take your right leg, lift it up and stretch it back. Knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, kick it up and back. When you exhale, drag your right knee in toward your chest and just step it across in front of the left. I like this because that right leg now can press that left thigh back a little deeper. Gives you a bigger stretch in that left side. Inhale, sweep your right leg back behind you. When you exhale, just gaze forward. Step it up. Back knee down. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach it up. Here we go. So deep breath in here. When you exhale, you're just going to pull your hips back. Ardha Hanuman. Slide your hands behind you. Root into this right heel. Shift forward. Lift it up again. Exhale, pull it back. Keeping yourself steady. Inhale it up. Exhale it back. You got it. Inhale it up, Anjaneyasana. Lift this back knee now. Crescent lunge. We're gonna sweep it forward. Standing split. Oh, I know. Keep those arms reaching back, nose toward the floor. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, left foot steps next to the right and fold Uttanasana. Soften your knees, let yourself sway. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press the floor away, come all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Exhale, bring it back down. Let it go. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog, walk it back. All right, take that left leg, lift it up and sweep it back behind you, hips nice and square. Knee to nose, pull it in. Inhale, kick it back. Drag that knee into your chest and cross it over so that left ankle is in front of the right. And then feel how that left leg can now anchor that right thigh back a little deeper. Oh, nice big stretch, sitting bone stretch up and back. Inhale, left leg is gonna lift. Step it forward on your exhale. Drop your back knee. Anjaneyasana, reach it up. Inhale. Feel those hips sink, tailbone nice and long. Arc up through your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Shoulder blades stay in, chest and spine lifted. Inhale it up. Anjaneyasana, sink your hips. Exhale, pull it back. Again, come on up. And pull it back. Working this left side here. Shift it forward, Anjaneyasana. Tuck those back toes, lift your back knee. And then bring it forward, sweep those arms back. We're gonna come into a variation of standing split, right? So that right heel reaches up, nose drops toward your toes. Fingertips to the mat. Now you can find blocks. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, right foot next to that left one. Uttanasana, fold. Sway it out. Beautiful, halfway lift. And let it go. Ride that in breath all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale and fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, move through your vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. Chaturanga, baby cobra. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog, pull it back. All right, just a little more warming up. Take your right leg, lift it up, stretch it back. Exhale, step it forward. Crescent lunge, inhale. Okay, here we go. Press into this right foot. You're gonna bring your left knee up. Inhale, kick forward. Exhale, just take your fingertips toward this leg here. Inhale it up. Exhale it back, crescent lunge. Full breath here. Hands to the mat. Right leg goes back. Down dog split. Again, step it forward. Press into this right heel. Rise up. Shift it forward. Drag your left knee in. Here we go. Reach it up. Kick your left foot forward. And just reach for those toes. Boop. Inhale it up. Exhale it back. Crescent lunge. Hands to the mat. Down dog split. Last one just like that. Step it forward. Inhale it up. Crescent. Drag that left knee in. Find your balance. Kick your left foot out. Reach your fingertips to the sky. And then fold over that leg. Come on back up. Step it back. Crescent lunge. Maybe a little more graceful than that. Hands to the mat. Sweep your right leg up and back. This time bend your knee, stack your hip, open it up. You got it. Downward facing dog. Rock it forward. Vinyasa how you want to. The left leg's gonna lift, inhale. Oh, here we go, step it forward. Crescent lunge. Shift into this left foot. Pull your right knee into your chest. Inhale, kick it out, reach it up. Exhale, maybe a little fold. Inhale it up, step it back, crescent lunge. Hands to the mat, down dog split. Step it forward, crescent lunge. Working those legs. Pull it in, right knee to your chest. Reach it up, kick that foot forward, fold. Come on, back up, step it back, crescent lunge, inhale. Hands to the mat, left leg lifts. Last time, kick it forward. Crescent lunge. Come on up, right knee to your chest. Kick it out. Fold it forward. Come on, back up. Crescent lunge. Hands to the mat. Sweep that left leg up, kick it back, bend your knee, stack your hip. Downward facing dog. Rock forward through your plank and vinyasa. Take your gaze to the top of the mat. Walk or hop, Uttanasana. Halfway lift. And fold. Press the floor away. Come all the way up. Hands down through prayer. Okay. One more little bit here. Here we go. Inhale, reach it out and up. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Take it back. Bring that right leg up and back, down dog split, and just pull your knee to your nose. Drag it in. Kick it up and back. And then knee to nose, come on forward. That's it. Find this planky thing, knee in super tight. You got it. You're gonna set this right knee down, tuck your toes, lift your left foot up. From here, gonna step your left foot all the way through. Here we go. Inhale, come on up. So the first one's gonna be a little less with the frills. We'll add some frills on this second round. So here we are, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, fingertips to the floor, and just work to straighten both legs. So we're in a Parsvo. If you know you want and need blocks here, then grab them. All right, and now we add the frills. I'm gonna inhale, drop this right knee. Come on up into your Anjaneyasana, come onto the ball of that left foot. Feel your low belly lift, hips sink, stretch up and back. Yes. Inhale here. When you exhale, drop your heel. Sweep your arms back, straighten both legs, Parsvottanasana. And from here, inhale, soften that right knee, sink your hips, lift your left heel. Parsvo on the exhale, drop your heel, straighten your legs. Last one, drop. Sink the hips, come onto that ball of the foot. Parsvo, pull it back, sweep the arms. And then drop your fingertips to the mat. Take the full posture here. Scissor through your inner thighs. Maybe that back foot needs to hop in a bit. It's all good. Soften that front knee. Come all the way up now, warrior one. Warrior one to warrior three. Sweep those arms back. Shift into that left foot. Press the floor away. Working that leg, right? Feel that. Yeah, you can feel it, right? Feel that left side glute. Step it back, crescent lunge, inhale. And then hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. And you can chuck a vinyasa in here. If you want to move through a little vinyasa, you can. You can hang out with me in down dog.
All right, take your left leg, lift it up, stretch it back, inhale. Knee to nose, pull it in. Kick it up and reach it back. And then knee into your nose, shift it forward. Hold it here, hold it tight. Round that upper back. Drag your knee as close in as you can. And then you're gonna drop it down. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Step your right foot through. Anjaneyasana. Come on up. You got it. Here we go, hands to the floor. Work to straighten both legs, pars bow, easing into it here. Okay, when you inhale, drop that left knee. Lift it up. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Feel your hips sink, chest lift. Exhale, drop your heel. Pars bow, sweep those arms back. Rock it forward. Sink, lift that heel. Pull it back. Pars bow. Working that right leg. You can do it. Drop that knee. Stay steady. Lift your heel. Last one. Pull it back. And we're just gonna fold here. Scissor through your inner thighs. Maybe that back foot wants to hop up just a bit so you can root that left heel. It's entirely up to you. Blocks under your hands if the world is falling apart. I'm gonna grab my blocks. Oh goodness, if your hamstring world is falling apart, I should say that. All right, warrior one. Press evenly through both feet. Come on up. From warrior one, warrior two. It's all good. Just working to activate this leg a little bit more. Press the floor away, shoulder blades in. Keep your chest lifted, right? Don't like catapult yourself down. Feel your chest extend forward. Ooh. Ooh. Crescent lunge. Step back. You got it. Hands to the mat. Down dog it if you want it. Vinyasa if you want that. When you've gone through your vinyasa, drop your knees to the mat. Sweep your feet to one side. Stretch your legs out in front. Yes. Okay, here we are. Grab your strap. And you're gonna bring it into a loop. Big loop. If you've taken a class with me in person, you know what's coming. All right, so a big loop, but give yourself like access to make this loop smaller if you need it, right? So you're gonna go ahead and lay down. And take part of the loop over the ball of your right foot. And then this other part of the loop, ideally not the part that's got the metal rings on it. I don't want it that way, I want it this way, right? You're gonna take this other end of the loop and bring it right to that like bumpy ridge at the base of your skull. I believe that's called your occiput. You're gonna put it right there. And if you need to, you can always change the bigness of your loop. I guess that would be a size, not bigness. I guess the word is size. And you can stretch your left leg out. Let yourself relax here for a couple of breaths. And if there are muscles that are working that you don't really need to be working, see if you can relax those. And close your eyes if you want. Okay, You're gonna grab the straps with your hands only because I don't want you to bonk your melon on the floor, right? So keep your head supported and you're just gonna switch feet. So that left foot can come in. Oh la la. And that right leg's gonna stretch out and relax on the floor. Okay. And then again, if there's any muscles here that don't need to be working, maybe they can relax. Maybe you can close your eyes. Come back to your breath. All right, then you're gonna grab your straps again, right? And you can take your head, let's do the head first. Take your head out of the strap. And then take your foot out of the strap. And you can move your strap to the side again and pull both knees in. Just rock some circles here. One direction, rock them the other. If there's anything else you feel like you need before we stretch out and relax, then go for it. I feel pretty good, so you can join me in Shavasana. Just let yourself relax into the floor. Shoulder blades drop in, arms, legs, even the back of your head. Just feel yourself splat right here on your mat. And feel your breath deep in here. And if you want to stay longer, you can absolutely stay longer. If you're ready to come back into your day, when you're ready to come back into your day, deepen your breath. Let your body wake. Move your fingers and your toes. Add subtle movements back first. And then slowly draw your knees into your chest. And roll to your right. Press into the strength of your arms. Come on up. And find a comfortable seat. For just another moment here with your eyes closed. Find a tall spine and a light heart. Bring your palms together to Anjali Mudra, or hand to your heart and bow your head and say a quiet thanks to your body, your breath, your hamstrings, and this practice for always knowing exactly what we need every time we roll out the mat. May you have a fantastic and lovely day. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I love to hear from you. And yeah, share with a friend who's got some tight hamstrings. I know who you are. And make it a great day.